Hi, I'm Christine Lord. I am the writer and director of Intermezzo. Intermezzo is a motion picture that I'm going to be working on over the next 25 years.
I think Christine has a very fleeting relationship with the concept of time. I think 25 years is more than enough time for this project to be finished.
As for Intermezzo, it is a very ambitious project, and ambitious projects don't always get off the ground, especially not in the form that they're pictured as. We've all seen Jodorowsky's Dune. We've all heard of great movies that were really interesting in concept but didn't really work out. I think this is going to be a very, very long project. It's going to be in production for a very, very long time. The number Christine keeps giving is 25 years, and I honestly can't say that that doesn't sound reasonable.
I've seen more ambitious indie projects make it to fruition. With enough passion and commitment from Christine and our team, more than sure it'll be finished. Christine's got the determination for it. I think it really shows. They face a lot of hardships, but despite it all, they're always going, fuck it, this film is getting done no matter what. And I think that motivation transfers onto the rest of us. It does to me, at least.
It definitely, it's going to be a hard task, but I think anything's possible if you put in enough effort and you have enough want. I think it definitely has a chance to be created. I hope it is.
Obviously, animation takes a long time, even in the limited form it is in Intermezzo. But I anticipate it taking a while because while I am spending all of my life savings on this and basically half of my income, it's still not quite enough to get the ball rolling on all of that.
Christine seems like she works really hard. She has a lot of dreams for this and to put it together.
Oh god, it's a blizzard. Gotta get these cans over to the depot. Oh god, I can do this. Ugh. I feel as though if we had more money, we could do it a little faster. I did have an important investors meeting. It didn't go quite the way I thought it would. I didn't get all the money I wanted, but we're a little ahead of the game there. We also have the Patreon, but I really, really doubt that anyone's going to subscribe to that. Everyone in the fandom is poor. Nobody really wants to support this kind of shit. I know I can do it, and whatever money people will put into it, you'll see the results for that. I mean, the money doesn't just go nowhere. And as I said, most of it is going to be my life savings. I found out recently that I'm unable to have children, so this is what I'm doing instead, basically. Actually, more specifically, I figured out that I was a lesbian. I feel like I'm not making enough eye contact with the camera. Is it creepier if I do? I don't know. I woke up one day and I thought, God, I can't stand penis. I just fucking can't. I don't know anyone who can.
Hi, I'm Weir the Great, and I play the Phantom.
Yeah, I've had to cut my hours a little bit after this month because I definitely did overwork myself and injure myself physically, so that's not good.
Yeah, don't do that. You need right. Oh my God, work-life balance.
That's true. I don't know. I ignore my body a lot. I pretend that I don't feel things, but then it really comes back to bite me. But well, I was gonna ask, is that it? But I'm the one hosting this meeting, so I suppose that's it.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess have a good night and sleep tight.
You too. Get some rest.
I refuse, but thank you.
Work-life balance.
Oh, also, what day this week works for you for the Scarecrow? Or do you have a list of days that might work? Okay.
Yeah, I would say I'm a hard worker. I work 5 to 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. In my free time, I take up dog walks, and that helps a little bit. I've had to cut back in a few areas as well, but you can find cheap food, if you look hard enough. So obviously I'm really autistic, right? Like, you can tell. I don't really fit in with people because of that. It's also why I'm so obsessed with Phantom of the Opera. Like, I'm not going to bury the lead on that one. And I write some weird shit. I write some weird shit. And it's made me kind of a lol cow. I'm kind of like Wolf Tracer Studios or the Wogglebug Lady.
Hello to all Wogglebug fans. I am Cynthia Hansen.
Though I should hope that whatever I produce is of higher quality than that. But we'll see, I guess. I mean, it's no secret that I have a lot of self-loathing. I don't like myself at all. I hate everything I write. Sometimes I feel good about myself, but it doesn't last long. I made the mistake of announcing this project quite early on before we had very much done. And I got a little bit bullied for it in the fandom. Like, most people were nice. I have to say, most people were very supportive and kind about this. They had nothing but nice things to say. There were other people, though, that took to bullying me quite fiercely. I've been working on trying to like myself more. But I mean, there's only so much you can do because, but I like my team. I like the work we've done on this. I think that's enough to get us through. Maybe.
Content warning. Substance abuse and suicidal ideation.
Christine worries me. I don't think she's making a lot of headway in terms of self-care and things mental health wise. I say this as someone who works in the mental health field and has coached people before. I don't know if she's doing enough to really take control of her mental state and take care of herself and be mindful about those things. I think she really needs to think about getting a better therapist if she doesn't already have one, or upping the therapies. I think having a support group and a peer would be good for her. And maybe looking into medications that might also help. I'm concerned about the use of substance that she does in order to self-medicate.
No, I wouldn't say I have a drinking problem. Watch what I can do. I can usually do this better. It occurs to me that maybe they meant substance abuse problem. And yes, that I do have.
I hope that she's okay, but I'm worried that one day we're going to find her in a mental hospital, which, to be honest, sometimes people end up there and it's for the better.
I wouldn't call it a suicide attempt exactly. What happened was I drank a whole bunch until I was, kind of blackout. I got into the bathtub before I had a chance to pass out, and then I thought, maybe there's like a 50-50 chance I'll wake up from this, and maybe I won't. And then if someone finds me, they'll think it was an accident, right? And it was, like, ostensibly, yeah. So I wouldn't call it a suicide attempt, no.
But I really hope she gets better before that point. But if she has to go, she has to go, I just worry.
God, I need to finish Intermezzo. That's what I need to do. Even if it kills me.